Hi, I'm Liv. I'm an award-winning advocate, and so as many of you know, my story is publicly out there. I ended up in the SEN education system for 2.5 years. That was through CAMS. CAMS is a story for another day. Came to a point where I had to be kicked out of mainstream education, and I just couldn't cope anymore because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was tested at the age of 7 for possible autism, but because it was early 2000s, it wasn't a thing for females to be autistic. Well, it wasn't proven that females were on the spectrum or could be on the spectrum, and the testing is primarily male. So even now, to get tested as a female is really quite difficult. Again, story for another day. So my time in SEN education wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst. I did meet a lot of like-minded people there, and it was a little bit more laid back. The only thing that was laid back was if you wanted to leave the classroom without permission, you could, to go get some form of refreshment or to just breathe and play with puzzles. But however, the exam process was still the same as everybody else's, so we all had to still sit in the same room, which I really struggled doing. I could overhear the scratching of pencils and rubbers, and I could not concentrate to save my life. The writing would be back to front. I wasn't diagnosed with dyslexia until I was 22. 20s have been great so far. But anyway, I came out with no GCSEs because I was undiagnosed through SEN education. It wasn't the school's fault entirely. I'll explain. When you get put in the CAMS system, they try and diagnose you. Again, because I'm female on the spectrum, I'm not showing like the regular traits of the autism spectrum, so therefore I can't be autistic. So the idiots that they are decide to diagnose me with severe anxiety disorder and an eating disorder. But if you know a lot of autistic people, we are fussy around food in general. So when I was diagnosed on the autistic spectrum, the eating disorder basically got taken off my doctor's record because I had AFRID. Again, quite common in neurodivergent people. I also blame the system quite a lot, and it was quite challenging, even processing the autism diagnosis to start with, because I'm just like, I have been drastically failed and I don't know how to gain that time back. If you have ever felt the same way, you're not alone, and comment down below to support each other. Bye guys.